One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. One love, what my family gives to me. One love, what the flower gives the bee. One love, what Mother Earth gives the tree. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. One heart, like the birds I long to be free. One love, like the river runs to the sea. One heart, like the music, just feel the beat. Let's get together and feel alright. One love, when your hand reaches out for me. One heart, and when we touch, a new world we'll see. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright.
Yay, thank you, Saida. So we had some sound healing from sweet Saida. We are grateful for the clarity that we are all one. We have the King of Fire here just leading the charge with his heart and his crown illuminated. So we shall allow the instrumental of the legend and our wonderful ancestor, Bob Marley, to play in the background as we prepare for our wellness check on this beautiful Wednesday evening. So we had sound healing here at the bottom of the deck, and as you guys know, I've been using the tinctures and the singing bowl as a way to support our process. We are checking in with our chakras and utilizing the good tarot to see how the murky waters have been treating us and how we have been doing with processing our own emotions for the remainder of our retrograde season, as well as the post-shadow phase. Please utilize sound healing to support you. So we are going to pull from the chakra deck, the chakra reading cards, to identify what the message is from our heart chakra, okay? One love, one heart. What is the message from our heart chakra? Our archetype is actually love, so we're gonna allow the universe to keep inspiring us. We have truth here, so our heart chakra wants to share its truth, okay? What is the message from Scorpio, 8th house energy? What is it that needs to be cleared up in this Scorpio time frames? The sun is in Scorpio now. Wow, allow flow and synchronicity into your life. Beautiful. So we're going to read from our archetype, which was the number 6 here. You may not be able to see that, but it says love, oneness, one love. In all of life, there is only the illusion of separation. In fact, we are all reflections of one another. When I make choices, I tend to see things as either or. What if every choice I make is about an experience, a sharing, or an exploring? When I choose to see the unity in all things, magic abounds. Love is all around me. Spirit loves me unconditionally, and I can give and receive abundant love. So we are excited for that beautiful synchronicity here with one love and allowing our heart to speak its truth as we are inspired to scan our physical body, allow our heart to tell us the truth about what it is that we're feeling, okay? So we're going to use some sound healing to clear the energy. We do have some angel numbers here, and this is beautiful as well because the archetype, the chakra die, and the numerology die are 6, 4, 2. And then here we have 2, 4, 6. So that reflective energy, right? Allowing ourselves to be reflected in one another so that we can heal ourselves. And as we heal ourselves, we support each other's healing as well. Okay. So we are in a space of contentment and releasing any resentment like falling leaves, because we know that anger doesn't solve anything. Staying in a space of gratitude, allowing that flow to support the restoration of our being and the enjoyment of our lives. Okay, so the angel numbers again are 642, 246, whichever one works for you, that should go in the mix. All right. We also have here a yes for any yes or no question that may have been on your heart coming into this reading. And we have a 70% chance that whatever that yes is going to turn out just the way that you are hoping and expecting it to. Okay. So we are going to clarify what the truth is from our heart space that we as a collective are working through. And as we do this wellness check, we're going to learn some new techniques and use some different color energies to support us in moving towards wellness. So please clarify this truth here. The truth card has the Libra scales. It has the elements of water and fire here. Oh, we have the 2 of fire, the 2 of wands here. So that's us really looking towards our vision. What is the vision that we have for ourselves? Okay. What is the truth that we would like to see in our future? And we have the King of Fire here again. So we are still releasing some of our shadow aspects, and that is the truth. And that's okay, because allowing the worldly temptations to fall away will allow us to follow the true calling of our heart. So with the 2 of fire here, we see this giraffe carrying the lantern, and this young lady is riding on the giraffe's back. So we are riding the wave of these murky waters towards our truth, right? We have a vision for the future and the new reality that we are manifesting, and that includes no longer being stuck behind the illusion of freedom, but actually being free. Okay, so with the King of Fire here, this is definitely about us taking charge of that vision, really allowing the inspiration and the illumination of the universe to support as we flow through our lives and allow that synchronicity to reveal itself on a regular basis. So when it comes to supporting your heart chakra with realizing the truth, you can utilize the color coral. as a support system. The colors have very healing properties to them. As we see, this is similar to the fiery energy that we have here, okay? For our chakra, this is the sacral chakra, okay? So the second chakra here is definitely being highlighted with this coral color because it helps us to tap into how we feel, okay? At the bottom, we have listening with this chakra energy here, okay? So that sacral chakra, allowing us to breathe deep into our truth and allow that spark of illumination to help us balance the scales and move forward confidently towards whatever it is that we are looking to accomplish here, okay? So let's see what the 5 keys of happiness have for us. This gentleman here looks very similar to some of the energies in this deck, so let's go there. What major key do we need to know to support with our sacral chakra? This is so awesome. The number 2 is here yet again. So we have more of this inspiration energy, right? Inspiration, inspiration. This is a reflection. As above, so below. Okay, these cards are very beautifully reflecting the message so far. Synchronicity is here, and so we are happy for that flow to reveal itself within the time that we are, checking in with each other. So this inspiration, this little girl, is very similar to this 2 here with the lantern or the flame, okay? And she's kind of wishing upon the night sky, okay? Allowing the things that inspire her to allow her to use her imagination and really call forth the things that are lighting her up, right? Lighting the path, lighting the way. Okay, so we see that in a few of these other cards. The path is illuminated here by what we have in our heart, all right? And that inspiration, is divinely guided. We have this sun here, we have this sun here. So this is the flow and synchronicity of the universe, as above, so below, showing up in our worldly travels, okay? The inspiration, the balanced understanding of our truth. We've got lots of 2s here. So definitely, needing to maintain a level of balance and listen for the truth within our being. We have the stone ring that also came out with inspiration. And this is us being reminded that the universe is protecting us, that we have strong, sturdy, grounded energies that are helping us to feel grounded and safe as we illuminate that sacral chakra and listen in to what it is trying to tell us, okay? So let's see what the chakras are trying to tell us here with the chakra wisdom deck. So I would like to pull, all right, balance is here. Okay, we're gonna pull one for each card because that's just what they're saying. We have balance, we have the scales twice, as above, so below. Okay, so as things are being balanced in the spiritual realm, in space itself, we are clearing up our own internal spaces and creating balance. So we have 2, 2, 2 here, if we can really look at it that way. Okay. So I'm going to put balance up here. What chakra message do we have for the King of Fire and the coral color? What is the message? All right, jumping out, I see you. All right, so here we are. This orange color is definitely synchronistic. We have guilt that is being worked through here. And then for this inspiration, what message do you have for the inspiration Okay, these cards are definitely jumping. Impartiality. So more balance, right? Balance to start, balance to end. And we are releasing any victim mentality that we have, because we are protected. We do not need to see ourselves as a victim in any situation, because the universe is protecting us and guiding us. Okay, so let's look at what we have here so far with these chakra energies that are synchronistically coming out. So in this balance card here, we have some people that don't seem very happy here. As things are being balanced out, it seems like the universe is calling for justice, and some people are not going to be happy with those things. Maybe we have to release some things in order to balance those scales. Maybe we have to add some more to our plate that we weren't expecting to balance those scales. And the worldly experience of it might be frustrating. It might be disheartening. It might even be really challenging right now. But the truth is that the scales need to be balanced, and that if we're looking to have that vision of the future that we're wanting, then we have to allow this spiritual process to happen. Not only are we going to have to speak our truth more often, but we will have to, again, do that decluttering, heal the emotional spaces, and allow the universe to light our fire, okay? To be that torch that we follow into the unknown, okay? Um, with the guilt card here, we see that this person has a halo over their head. You may not be able to see all the little details, but this person has a halo, and they're kind of doing things that they don't really want to do. They feel trapped. There's a chain here on her wrist. And so, even as she's doing the things that she feels obligated to do, there's a sense of maybe wanting to do other things and not having the freedom or flexibility to do that, or the perceived um, entrapment, and that may make us feel guilty in some way. Or maybe the obligations that we have been kind of like a ball and chain for what it is that we're hoping to do, and it seems like it's holding us back. But justice is being served now, okay? Balance is being restored. And when it comes to this inspiration, as above so below, the universe is impartial, and so we have to also be impartial to how things are needing to unfold, okay? The worldly stage is going through a whole lot of balancing, okay? And maybe some of us might feel a little guilty for participating in things that were not impartial. We were, taking sides, or this whole election thing is pretty interesting, as we are needing to balance the scales, but also needing to pick sides, right? That may feel ridden with guilt, because we're having to choose between the lesser of two evils. But the universe is reminding us that we are not victims in this situation, that this is our world, and when we come together, then a new world is what we shall see. The universe is protecting us. We've already created the grid for the new reality. As we see this stone ring here, that is definitely the crystalline grid of 5D Earth. We have a 5 here. 5D Earth has already been created, okay? And so there are no victims in this. We have to take full responsibility for the role that we play, whether we are, being tricksters, or, being a part of the triumph, right? So I'm really grateful for the ways in which inspiration comes through. And hopefully you guys are listening in and allowing yourself to hear through your physical vessel the different messages and things that are being downloaded into our being, as well as the inspirations that we are uploading into the universal consciousness for what it is that we want. Okay, we're in co-creation mode right now. And so allowing flow and synchronicity into our lives, allowing that sacral chakra to be cleared and utilized, right? Actually doing the things that we say feel good to us, and not feeling guilty for it, actually taking hold of those things in a positive way. So let's see what the Sacred Self-Care Oracle has for us. How can we support ourselves with balancing, with releasing our guilt, and with remaining impartial as things are unfolding? So we have 4 cards that have shown up. All right. So create art, deep breathing, use your hands, and watch a movie. Okay. So we also have stillness at the bottom. So balance, right? Balancing our creative energies with stillness so that we can hear and sense and feel the inspiration that the universe is bringing through to us in those quiet moments. So we have creating art here. Jeez, this lighting is horrible. I'm sorry, y'all. Creating art, really drawing out the masterpiece of the vision that we say we want to have. Allowing ourselves to be guided by the universe, our hands be guided by what it is the universe is encouraging us to do through the inspiration that we receive. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure this whole lighting thing out. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. Thank you. So we were talking about creating art and allowing the universe to guide our hands as we follow the sound of truth, right? Whenever we're creating art and we're tapped into that space of co-creation, allowing the universe to flow through us, we're creating that balanced vision, one that divine guidance is pouring through us so that we can manifest the vision, okay, from a place of authentic truth and not trying to force anything. So whatever this masterpiece turns out to be, all right, is going to be a balanced reflection of our truth, right? Turning some of those sour moments into something spectacular, okay? As we allow flow and synchronicity into our lives, we have the King of Fire here with this heart illumination and heart healing here. And deep breathing will help us to bring in that guidance, okay? We can channel it in through our crown chakra and allow it to flow through our heart as we breathe deeply. Okay, so this looks like the balanced counterpart to the King of Fire here. Deep breathing is definitely going to help us to increase the flow of energy within our field. Then we have using our hands, right? Getting creative, allowing, again, that inspiration to reveal itself. The things that we dream about, the things that we get lit up about, that's coming from the divine. And they really want us to start creating those things because that's going to be the programming of the new 5D Earth. Okay. With this movie here, I really feel like this is us being reminded that we are the creators of our own story. And that as we create a different story than this victim mentality that we've experienced, not only do we see this victim consciousness through a lot of the movies that we watch, but what we are being called to do is to find programming or create programming that will support the 5D frequency. All right. It will allow us to, take a load off and listen for messages. Maybe there's a movie that you're called to watch and there will be some inspiration there that will support you through any low vibrational thought processes, and this is definitely a heart chakra card. So really healing the feelings of victimhood. All right. Sometimes when we watch a movie, we might find that someone else's story is a whole lot worse than ours, right? Or it gives us some inspiration, something to strive towards, and it could just be entertaining so that we can release some of that built up energy from within our space, okay? So I'm going to keep this one short. I'm going to utilize the chakra crystal cards and the color deck. So what do you have for us regarding creating arts with this vision of truth that we have, allowing the frequency of flow to support our illumination and inspiration? So we've got 5 cards coming out here. Number 1, strengthening our faith. Okay, really listening to that faithfulness that we have within. So the first 3 cards that came out, in order to support our understanding of the truth and to move forward on our journey here, we have ground yourself with the auburn color. This is a number 11 again. So we've got lots of reflective energy. This is really awesome. So I'm going to show you how the numbers are showing up for us. We have the number 23 here, which equals a 5. We also have a 5 right here, okay? So we have a number 11 right here, and we have number 11 here with the color auburn, okay? We also have the number 2 with inspiration, and we have the 2 of wands, 2 of fire here. So again, those numbers definitely might support you in your process. Some other numbers you could really look up could be number 5, number 11, number 2 we've seen already so many times. Then the next card we have is to experience peace and calm, okay? And so this is a number 33 with the color aqua, okay? And this will allow the king of fire to feel peaceful and calm, right? This is now the water from this side of the scales, bringing peace and calm to our being, all right? Then we have connect to the divine with the color pearl, all right? And the ways in which we allow divine inspiration to channel through us is our connection to the divine, okay? So we have the color auburn, the color aqua, and the color pearl white. And those can support us with these major energies here. Now, the final messages that we have for healing the victim mindset and realizing that we are safe and protected within this new 5D grid, we have create a balanced life and awaken your empathy, okay? So this is the color violet and turquoise. These colors can be supportive in your process, and they can really do a number when it comes to healing the energy field, allowing healing to flow through our bodies. The whole world is color coded, and so it's like that for a reason. Those colors give off healing energies, and in this 5D consciousness, where we're no longer being restricted and limited with the things that we see and experience, we probably will be able to start seeing different colors on that spectrum than we had ever been able to see. So that's really exciting as we balance ourselves out and awaken our empathy for ourselves and awaken empathy for other people. Then that is what helps us to strengthen that 5D grid, okay? Releasing the victim mindset and creating a sense of balance within our lives. So what chakras, not what crystals could support us in this process? Yes, we've got a beautiful orange chakra, orange calcite. So it says, I enjoy orange light. Please remember my wish. use this in communication with others. So as we express the things that we're feeling in our sacral chakra, it says, voice your thoughts clearly, take time to articulate them well, and have channels open between you and the ones that you're speaking with. Now, this is really awesome because we're still in Mercury retrograde, and we know that we may be feeling a lot of things that need to be expressed, and the Mercury retrograde might make that a little challenging for people to understand or really hear our truth the way that we need them to. So this will support that chakra healing and the magnification of that which we feel. So orange calcite is here to support you feeling that willpower and creative sense of being so that you can inspire others as the universe inspires you. Okay, so I hope that was helpful for you guys. I love you so much. I will be back with some other messages. I love you. Be well.